Friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share my January book haul with you, and I have some books that haven't arrived yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what they are now. They're from Book Depository. I checked on my order. I placed it on January 16th and it's still processing as far as like the order status. So they haven't even been shipped my way. Because I live in the US, it does take longer for them to eventually ship to me. So I won't really receive these books until February, but since I am hauling them in the month of January, I just wanted to go ahead and share them with you. So the first one I ordered is The Dilemma by B.A. Paris. This is one of my most anticipated releases of 2020. So I went ahead on the UK site and ordered it. So happy about that. I got the paperback because I'm not really a fan of the hardback, like the blue with the yellow. I don't know. I was just already set on the white with the red. Next up, I ordered the paperback copy of Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. I really like this cover. I hope it's the one that comes. I think it's quite beautiful. And the third book that I ordered is The Starless Sea in hardback. It's obviously the UK hardback. Really like this one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna love the story, but it seems like it's about a book within a book type thing, and so I might be interested in that. Wasn't totally into The Night Circus, but I mean it was good. It was kind of long and drawn out, and I just don't know. But those are the type of books that I definitely like to reach for in the winter time. So if I get it and I have time this winter, then I'll definitely try out The Starless Sea. Let's go ahead and jump into the books that I actually have physical copies of. The first one is The Whisper Network by Chandler Baker. This is actually not a book that I'm adding to my collection. I bought this for my TA for Christmas, and she has already read it and she really enjoyed it. So she's letting me borrow it in hopes that I will read it. I wanted to read it this month, but I read the first 2 chapters. I still have like my little bookmark in here. So I've read 15 pages of this, but it seems like it's going to be a mix of like regular chapters, and then they have these like email things and have eyewitness accounts. They have dispositions, things like that. Am I saying that word right? Anyway, it's not just straightforward. So I want to go ahead and pick up the audio. So I put it on hold with my library on the Overdrive app, but it's going to be about 10 weeks till I get around to this. So yeah, so I'm putting this on the back burner for now, but I did want to go ahead and share that with you. Ordered this copy of Jen Campbell's poetry collection. It took a while to get to me. This is The Girl Aquarium, and I love this cover with all of my being. And here is a picture of Jen Campbell. She is a booktuber here on YouTube. But yeah, I'm really excited about reading and reviewing this, and I hope I fall in love with it because I'm in love with the cover. I'm in love with the booktuber. Now let's just hope that I love her poetry. And this will be the first Jen Campbell book I have read, because I haven't read any of her books, and she has so many of them out there. Next up, the first book that I actually purchased in the month of January is The Simple Wilds by K.A. Tucker. I heard nothing but wonderful things about this, like when people were doing their end of the year wrap-ups and stuff, like their favorite books, their most surprising books, like standout books, those type of videos. This is one that I heard mentioned over and over and over again, and I've just always wanted to read K.A. Tucker, and this one just sounded like a really good place to start. So if you have any other favorite K.A. Tucker books, leave them in the comment section down below, and like maybe I'll add them onto like a future, like into a future haul or like a TBR or something like that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. And also I think there is a companion second book coming out this year. I think it's 2020, maybe 2021, not sure. I want to make sure that I read and like let you guys know my thoughts about this one before I even think about a second book. My book of the month selection this month was The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. I did hear Gabby Reeds talk about this in a video. She didn't like love it as much as she thought she would, but it was still their thriller selection. I thought I would read it and review it and see like what I think. Like hopefully I enjoy it more than she did. But you guys know I've been subscribed to Book of the Month forever, for several years now. I think January 2017 was my first. So I've been doing it for like 3 years now. And I'm gonna have to add this to my little TBR jar. I haven't read any of these this month yet, but I'm hoping to get to that soon. But I'm gonna go ahead and add this title, since I didn't read it right away, to my TBR jar, and then I will just pick it up when I pull it out of the TBR jar. What's really cool about Book of the Month is at the end of the year, they kind of do like, people vote on what the best book of their books of the year were. And Daisy Jones and the Six won for best in the year from Book of the Month. And they put this little Book of the Year little like sticker on it and make it all official. And they like put it on their social media and stuff like that. I'm so happy that this won, because it was definitely one of the like standout favorites for me of the year. And I actually, you get a free, whatever one that were like their finalists, you get to pick one of those books and you get to have it. And they'll all have like a little sticker or something like that on it. Maybe just the Book of the Year one does, but you basically get a free add-on of the selected finalists. And I picked Daisy Jones and the Six, even though I already have a copy, because my copy, let me see if I can show you. So I just have like obviously the regular one that I read, but if you look, like these two things are different colors. But the reason why I got it, oh, and then also on the back, here's how the regular one looks. So the regular Book of the Month one looks like that, and then the Book of the Year looks like that. And I don't know if it's different inside. No, it looks the same inside. So they did do a total different jacket reprinting so that they could do that, and then they added the sticker. But the reason why I got it is because my copy is totally broken, as you will see. So it's totally falling apart. It's come unglued from the binding, and it's just, yeah, it's falling apart. So I knew this was on its last leg, and since I loved it so much and I planned to reread it, I definitely wanted to get like a copy that's not falling apart. And I went to the thrift store, and during my first thrifting shopping experience of the year, I picked up My Husband's Wife by Jane Corey. Love the cover of this. It was like a thriller, an eye for an eye, a wife for a wife. Yeah, I don't know too much about it, but I only paid $1. An ending that will change the way you view marriage forever. If you loved Gone Girl and The Talented Mr. Ripley, you'll love My Husband's Wife. It's got every thriller's trifecta: love, marriage, and murder. So yeah, looking forward to that one. And then, because of one of my most anticipated books of the year, The Ballad of Birds, Snakes and Songbirds, Songbirds and Snakes. I don't know, what is it called again? Anyway, the new book coming out, I think it's in May, from Suzanne Collins, the author of the Hunger Games trilogy. She's writing a prequel, or she wrote a prequel, and it's during the 10th Hunger Games. So I, back in the day, got rid of my copies of the Hunger Games. So the Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay, I got rid of my copies. So I went on Amazon and got these. I got them secondhand, and I'm kind of sad that I did, because they're not in terrible condition. But if you look at the colors of the pages, like the bottoms don't look that, but look at this one. It looks terrible. So I might get another Hunger Games. My original plan was to look for them in thrift stores, but I was finding like one and not the others, and I just said, just let me order all of them so I know that I have them. I might keep these copies. I'm not sure. Not too mad about these, but this one is pretty disgusting. So I don't know. I mean, the hardcover, I mean, they're in good condition. They're just dirty, and it's kind of gross, but I don't know. But I plan to do a trilogy, reread and video, vlog it, review it, and then I will pick up the prequel and read and review that as well. So yes, I wanted to pick up these, got them secondhand off of Amazon. Not sure if I'm happy about it. I reached out to Kit Frick, who is an author and poet that is coming out with a new book called I Killed Zoe Spanos, and because of that book I didn't know much about the author, so I looked her up, like looked at her author website, and I saw that she had published some poetry in these chapbooks, and I did show these in like a vlog or something like that, but I'm gonna show them again. This one has a dust jacket on it. It's Kill Your Darlings Clementine by Kit Frick, and it has this little dust jacket on it, and underneath it has the chapbook, and I just love it so much. This one, when I started reading it, I wasn't immediately loving it, but man, this one I am loving. So I plan to do like a vlog where I read these chapbooks and review them for you, of course. But then because of this, she sent me 2 bookmarks to her first 2 published books. The first one is See All the Stars. So I decided to go ahead and pick up both of her books. And so the first one is See All the Stars, and here is the bookmark that she sent me. So great marketing. But yeah, so I decided to pick these up because after I read the synopsis of them, I was like, okay, they sound good. So then they were for Bex, Jenny, Ellery, Rhett, electric, headstrong young women, Ellery's whole solar system. Now, Ellery is alone, her once inseparable group of friends torn apart by secrets, deception, and a shocking incident that changed their lives forever. Then and now and all of that. So yeah, I was just like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to read all of her stuff. And then her release, I think this was last year, 2019. So this one came out last year. And I also like, I don't know if it said anything in See All the Stars. No, it didn't. So it doesn't say anything in here, so I'll have to like let you know. But in All Eyes on Us, it does have a little thing here in the beginning. A little author's note right here on this page before the dedication page, and it says author's note on content. Intense flashback scenes depicting abusive conversion therapy tactics, characters exhibiting homophobia. So excited that that was in there, like, I mean, not the content, but that there was a content kind of warning. So I really like that. So yeah, so this one is, there is a private number texting Amanda and Rosalie and saying that they're watching them and stuff like that. And it kind of has that sprinkled throughout, like right here. So yeah, so I got both of her books along with these poetry collections that I'm going to do a reading vlog of, dedicated to Kit Frick's work, and see what I think about her writing and so forth, hopefully before I Killed Zoe Spanos comes out. And I decided I'm gonna try to do bullet journaling. So I already have a happy planner, and I don't really do like weekly spreads and like total aesthetics. Every once in a while I'll do a really cute spread, but like overall I literally use it for my appointments, work stuff, things like that. I use it for like bland stuff. But I've always wanted to do a bullet journal, but I've just like never bitten the bullet because I didn't know if it would work for me. But I did purchase a bullet journal. This is I think it's like a German brand or something that everybody gets. It's just like dot grid. It's already got the page numbers. It's already got the little index at the front. It has a little pocket in the back that you can keep little papers and stuff. And I've ordered a whole bunch of like stickers from AliExpress. So those are going to take a while to come in. I'll probably get them sometime in February. But yeah, I haven't started it yet. I just got it this past weekend. So yeah, but I'm excited to start and see how I do. And as I get better and more like fluid in the language of bullet journaling and all of that, maybe I'll share with you. Let me know if that's something you guys want to see. I started a reading journal, kind of like a bullet journal, but like a reading journal last year, and I was doing really well with it. And I basically did that because I was doing that Gabby Reads project that I really just needed to keep track of like what books I needed to read, write down my thoughts so I could like vlog about it and do that video. And then after that I kept up with it for a little while, and then I just kind of like stopped. So I can show you guys that. Maybe I need to keep up with that and like do that more, but I thought like I could also do it in here. I don't know. So I don't quite know my plans for this yet, but I also picked up the Bullet Journal Method book by writer Carol. So the creator of the bullet journal sat down and wrote a book about all of the things bullet journal. I'm hoping, maybe, I don't know, we shall see if it works for me. 3 more books to go, you guys. Okay, next up I got Bunny by Mona Awad. This is another book that towards the end of the year I started hearing more and more people talk about it. Firstly, I saw Kayla from Books and Lala talk about it. It sounded interesting. I was definitely interested. I just never picked it up. But then I saw more and more people, like this was on their best of the year list. And I was like, wow. So yeah, I need to get on that. So I have it. I'm excited. And then I've been hearing things about this author for a while. And again, another book that a lot of people mentioned. And then the author just recently released a new book, so I figured I would pick up both, and that is Penelope Douglas. So I got 2 of her books. I got Birthday Girl, which is the one that I've heard a lot of people talk about, and I got Credence, which is her newest release. Oh, I saw Chandler do like a on the day vlog, like she got it and read it and did a little vlog like within 24 hours, and I want to watch that vlog, so I need to read this first obviously. And then I've just heard nothing but good things from We Be Bookin', from Gabby Reads, and this is about a girl that's dating a guy that ends up from different circumstances going to stay at her boyfriend's house or something, and then she like they fall in love with the dad or something. I don't know. I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna tell you about them and all that fun stuff. So those are the books that I hauled in January. Quite a stack, if I do say so myself, but lots and lots of books that I'm excited about reading, that I have project video ideas for, and I'm really looking forward to reading them. So that's all for today's video. Like I said, if you know any other K.A. Tucker books that you think I would really like, leave them in the comment section down below. Any other Penelope Douglas books that stand out to you, leave it in the comment section down below. But that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're having a lovely day or night, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!